Hello. I just want to say, if anyone is listening out there, because that's what it's about, isn't it? Is someone listening? I'm sorry if you did not attend an opportunity to health and well-being, an opportunity to have time to express, time to talk. Who am I? I'm Kerry Mussington. There you go. I'm going to introduce myself. Hi. I am sorry that you didn't get an opportunity to see the advertisement today that said it was open talk. So we had open talk therapy, which is every Wednesday between 1:30 and 3:30. But guess what? From 1:30 up until 10 to 7, we've still been talking all day. It was that good. We've been talking all day and covered a few topics. One that I'm not prepared or permitted to turn around and talk here right now about them, because that conversation was amazing to have people in there, and unfortunately not everyone can attend because they've got other commitments and prior commitments, or maybe they didn't know about open talk, but that's what we had available. Yeah, it's really good. Hello, Dave. Hello, Dave. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your batteries are low at the moment, and we hope that they get recharged up very soon, and you're feeling a bit better soon. Do miss you. You know, Dave's been a big part of keeping the group together and helping out and answering to people and talking to people and helping out, full stop, over the weeks and months and almost a year. I think over a year or whatever. But sometimes we have to look after our admin and our moderators and our team and make sure that they're all right. So I'm very grateful of the check-in that we have, because it shows that we were able to connect and know that you was all right. So thank you for reassurance that you're all right. But yeah, so bottom line is, for those people that don't know about the open talk, which was Wednesdays, that's what we have. How are you going to muster through and figure things out if you can't talk about them in a place where like-minded people are? And teamwork is really good. Good therapy for your mental health. Why do I attend open talk therapy for myself? Because it's good for my mental health. Because at the end of the day, if I need to express and talk or figure something out, there's a way of figuring things out, and I will ultimately come up with a solution just by talking through any issues that I have. So therefore, at the end of the day, when you have that platform between 1:30 and 3:30, which, like I said, it went on until 7 today, when you have that open talk platform, you have the opportunity just to just talk, or maybe inquire about things that are going on, or have a different view of the world from a different point and another angle of what somebody else may be going through or experiencing. Maybe you might have the answers to what somebody is experiencing as well. Maybe you just like to listen and talk and participate and make new friends. That's what we're doing here. That's right, mind over matter. We're looking after our own health and well-being, and we're building a community. So I just would like to say once again, sorry you missed an opportunity for open talk therapy. There's always next week. And if you do want to be a part of open talk therapy, then just let us know, and we will supply you with the necessary link to join that on Wednesdays. I love the name, so I'm going to say the name. Miss Franks has her keys to her home, a new home, after 2 years of waiting in an unsuitable home that she was living in. I'm not going to talk about that too much anymore, because the end result was fantastic. And stay tuned for Friday. Stay tuned for Friday. It is the moving in day, so stay tuned for the goodbyes and the hellos. You can just leave the past where it was, but you learn from the past, you learn from experiences, and you learn and understand who really was there for you when you are crumbling. And the thing is about this situation, about meeting people that are in a situation where they need some support, is that they don't just become anyone, they become everything. Somebody amazing to hold on. There's times where I could see that they just wanted to give up and that wasn't an option. So if my support was never going to be enough, then I'm going to have to build more support. So the more support that come round people is the more opportunities, the more love and the more dedication and the more understanding and the more networking, the more solution findings for helping one another. I'm proud of the people that have been committed to show up for therapy, including myself, that shows up for therapy, because I still am in recovery. Yeah, so I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the people that check up and check in and are supportive. I'm proud of those members on Facebook that share awareness, that have given back, that talk, that interact. I'm proud of those people that do the action. That's what that's about, isn't it? About the action. You know, I could be here all day and talk, but I'm thinking, nope, I just did a whole, how many hours? That's almost 6 hours, 5 hours of talk therapy. And I've just come up here to say, I've only come on here to say, and also thank you for coming in, but I've only come here to turn around and say to you, don't give up. There is a solution. And, you know, if you're happy to be a team to find the answers, then sign up for the talk therapy. What have you got to lose? The mental health teams are open. Yeah, by all means, please, you can go there. But I've had enough people that come to me and tell me that the mental health services are not helping, or there's no capacity, there's nothing. Then I'll be like, well, what can I do? What they can't do. The difference is I give you more time. We give more time than what you would in a single appointment. Am I criticising the NHS? I'm not criticising what it stands for. I'm criticising the way it operates. The way it operates is not a program that is suitable for myself and not suitable for a lot of people that suffer from emotionally unstable personality disorder or borderline personality disorder. That's a diagnosis nobody really wants to touch because there's no cure for it, but there is. There's a way of understanding it. There's a way of trying to gain some recovery from all that past trauma. There is a way of trying to manage, and that's the word, manage your emotions, manage your mental health and well-being. And that's all we do, and we are committed to try and manage our mental health and well-being so that we don't relapse, so that we don't fall back into heavy depression. I mean, there's always opportunities. What we're trying to do is master through those relapses so they're not so frequent. And maybe at the end of the day, it gets to the point where you recognise and understand the depression. And I do. I understand and I recognise my own depression. And I recognise the triggers. And I recognise and understand when I need to take a break and step back. And I do that by recognising that I have an issue. And half the time, if there's an issue, it will be because of other people. And so whilst they're got their claws out or venom, I'm just thinking, you know what, I'm going to calm down. I'm going to take a back seat so I don't become an equal to them of venomous. So I step back and I think, you know what, appreciate myself. How am I going to appreciate me and what am I going to do? How are other people going to understand who am I? Because I know that when I pop up, it just says, oh, Kerry Musserton. It doesn't say what Kerry does. It doesn't say Kerry's journey. Kerry's journey. It just says, oh, she's got open talk therapy. But why she's got open talk therapy is because when you're a survivor and you've been there and you've gone through all of it, you know at the end of the day that one day of talking is never going to be enough. It has to be consistent to master through and overcome the cycle of the abuse, the cycle of manipulation and the cycle of self-harm. That's going to take some mastering. It's a little bit like alcoholic, isn't it? When you're an alcoholic or drug addiction, you know, it's very what the benefit of one of the calls today was to realise that somebody had made a commitment today, and that was to come off Coke. And the reason why we said to come off Coca-Cola is because it really is bad for you. And you'll find, and I want to ask you, if you suffer from mental ill health or got a diagnosis, can I ask you this one question? Do you drink Coke, Coca-Cola or Fizzy? Are you addicted to it? Because what I'm finding is a lot of people with the depression are drinking those fizzy drinks. But if you knew what they do to you inside out, perhaps you'd think a little bit smarter. So yeah, please do your research. It's not for me to find all your answers. But especially particularly if you're a woman, it can cause a lot of cystitis and a lot of infections. Actually, even with men. Because I remember when my children were very, very young, giving them certain drinks with a lot of sugar in them caused a lot of problems and a bladder infection. So yeah, be very careful with the things that you drink. So we had a very good long pep talk with somebody today about the damage that could be done with those kind of drinks. It's up to them whether or not they stop taking Coke, but they've been doing it since they were 13 years old. 13 years old. It's a bit like myself and many other people at 13 years old. Where were we at 13 years old? Not wanting to be here on this planet anymore. Wow. You know? So look at that. Give that inner child a chance to grow without the harmful content. Lemon tea, lemon water. Replace the caffeine. I'm doing pretty good. I've been going to bed early, if I'm honest. I've had a little bit of earlier sleep than normal and waking up early than normal because I slowed down on the coffee, and so by 11, half 11, 12 o'clock, I'm tired and I'm up very early, and that's a change. I'm a shift in my mood, I guess, in a good, more positive state. There was a time where I wasn't sleeping and you'd see that I'd be online to early hours in the morning, and then when it was daylight, that's when I'd nip and go to bed, struggling to go to sleep. But replacing the coffee, I think, and going for a walk, back doing the walk as I did yesterday, that really does help me relax. So if you can take some tips out of anything that I've said today, brief chat, stay blessed, stay safe, stay positive, and educate yourself. Everything is about education. Thank you for the circle of people that are in my life. Thank you for actually even trying to understand who I am, my journey, and where I've been. Thank you for helping me try to grow the Mom Project in aid of suicide prevention. Thank you for being part of the team, Mom. Thanks.